Welcome to Trabzon in northern Turkey. It's a port town, port city on the Black Sea. And today we're flying back to Sofia in Bulgaria. And the aircraft of choice is the PMDG Boeing 737-800. And we're flying as Turkish Airlines, and our flight call sign is Turkish 427 Charlie. So I have to load up the passengers, the fuel, and the cargo, and also uh, punch in the flight plan and the route. So I'll restart the recording at APU Start. The passengers have been loaded, fuel has been loaded, cargo has been loaded, and the flight plan has been punched into the box or the FMC, and performance has been activated, and the MCP has also been set up. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 32,000 feet. We'll be taking off from runway 11, and we'll be carrying 132 passengers, 3.7 tons of cargo, and 9.8 tons of fuel. The alternate airport is Varna instead of Sofia in Bulgaria. And now it's time for the pushback truck to be called. We are on VATSIM, but there is no ATC available right now, so we are squawking 2000, and we should put this to alt off in preparation for the pushback. And I should also monitor Unicom 122.8. Trabzon traffic, Turkish 427 Charlie, pushing back from stand 8. Trabzon traffic. Chocks have been removed, parking brake has been set, GPU has been disconnected, and time to turn off the packs and call the pushback truck.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Alright, fuel pumps on, bleed on, and Ground. Engine 2, start a switch to ground. We have N2 rotation. Right, let it come to 25%. And there we go. Fuel. N1.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Right. Engine 1 has stabilized, so we can turn on the generators, engine generators. If you want to have a look at the AC power being supplied, we can turn the knob to generator 2. Yeah, and you can turn off these fuel pumps also. There's some fuel in the center tank. Right, INT ice not required, APU bleed off, isolation valve off, APU off, engine start switches to continuous. Right, temperature selector should have been to passenger cabin. Packs on, pressurization. Right. So it's a simple airport, not too confusing. We'll take the taxiway Charlie, then Alpha onto holding point runway 11. Trabzon traffic, Turkish 427 Charlie, taxiing to runway 11 via taxiway Charlie and Alpha, Trabzon traffic. Right. Taxi lights on. Release the parking brake. Check the takeoff configuration. No warning. Good. Moving quite fast. Slow down a bit. And we can turn on the parking brakes just so that we can set it to Tara. Before takeoff checklist, transponder, Tara. Takeoff clearance we don't need, it will clear ourselves. Landing lights on, turn off lights on, taxi lights off, strobe lights on, and yeah, LNAV won't engage at this point because let's see, will it? No, because it's not, we're not within the heading constraints or whatever. Auto throttle should be armed. Very good. Checklists always come in handy. And right. Trabzon traffic, Turkish 47 Charlie, lining up on runway 11. Trabzon traffic. And just before I do that, let me check the QNH. This right here. 1011, 1011. And it's 1011. Right. Brakes released. Advance the throttle. Traffic is clear. Runway is clear, sorry. Line up like so. I hate this PMDG. The limit that the nose wheel can turn. It's too limited. Maybe it's realistic, I don't know. But the Zevo mod could do it. Could turn on a dime. Right. Takeoff. Taxi lights will come on. Chrono start. Trabzon traffic. Turkish 427 Charlie. Departing runway 11. Trabzon traffic. And let me just turn on the track IR. Spool the engines up to 40% and 1. Forward pressure and toga.
Airspeed's alive. Knots.
V1.
Rotate smoothly.
Positive rate of
Onto the
climb.
fabric. Allow. No, won't turn. feet, bug up, flap traction speed, flaps 2.
Bank
Sorry.
angle.
Okay, sorry, bank angle check. slightly increase the bank angle. And let's see if I can put on LNAV now. Good, Command A. And flaps up, almost. You can go to VNAV. It's a mountainous terrain, and that is the Black Sea over there. Wind. There we go, Trabzon over there, behind us, and to the right. These can come off. Here can go to off. RPU off. IS where flaps are 0, Fs are 0. Gear off, auto brake off, engine start switches to off. Approaching 10,000 feet, start switches to off. Landing lights to off. Right, transition altitude is 12,000 feet. That's when we can set the pressure to standard. Anti-ice not required, VNAV is on. Right. So we have reached 32,000 feet, and that's our cruise altitude. The weather is overcast at this region, this part of Turkey, and it's a flight of around over an hour. Let me have a look at the map. Almost a straight route till right on to Sofia. So this tank is getting empty. Sooner or later it's going to be empty. Strobe lights can go to steady once we reach the cruise altitude. There you go, one pump is already blinking. Low pressure. Let me check. Is there any fuel left? just a bit. So, will this be consumed? It's been consumed. Of course, it's been consumed. Right. So, 53 minutes or 54 minutes into the flight, and we are flying over the Black Sea again, and still some time till the top of descent. The arrival departure, the arrival procedure. Sorry, here it is the Golyama 3 hotel, and basically simple. Arrive at the Golyama PURDME and then on to Sierra Foxtrot 623. Then at Sierra Foxtrot 622, we should be at a maximum of 200. The speed should be at a maximum of 210 knots, no more than 210 knots. Then Etril, Langi, and then Sierra Foxtrot 604, and then Sierra Foxtrot 603. And finally, by waypoint Rubiv, we should be above 6,000, above 6,000 feet. And then on to runway 27 of Sofia Airport. The approach I've chosen is ILS Zulu for runway 27. Identify as ISF India Sierra Foxtrot, and 269 is the course, 109.5 is the frequency for the localizer. Tupto is the waypoint, this is the final approach fix. So let me go down. So after Rubiv, it's Daggett, and then Tupto. Tupto is the final approach fix. We should be at above, or we should be just below or at 3,600 feet. Capture the glide slope down to the runway. It's a 3-degree glide slope, and minimums are 1945 feet. Right, so that was the departure briefing, and on arrival at the airport, we'll be taking, if I can manage to do a reasonable landing, taking the high-speed taxiway Charlie. Alright, so that's all for the arrival briefing. Okay, so we are near the top of descent. 40 nautical miles. Minimums are set, courses are set, ILS frequency is set. And descent has started. Sofia traffic, Turkish 427 Charlie, descending from flight level 320 to 60. Sofia traffic. And we have arrived at the Golyama VOR, almost, and the arrival procedure has started. We're flying the arrival procedure, and right, water brake is 3. We'll be doing a flaps 30 approach and landing using ILS Zulu, ILS Zulu for runway 27. And it's a bit cloudy. Turn on the anti-ice for a while, turn it off later. If somebody knows what's the correct procedure for using the anti-ice system on the 737 next generation, let me know. Look at those clouds. We're a bit above the VNAV profile, descent profile, and we're almost at flight level 140. It's time to set the barometer. So, what's the QNH? 1010. 1010. Zero. And 147, flaps 30, that's approach configuration. The soup. No drag required. Localizer identified. So we can turn on the standby approach mode on the ADI. now we should be at a maximum of 210 knots. That's the Sierra Foxtrot 622. Yeah, 210 knots. Let's help the autopilot with some air brakes. That's it, that's enough. Anti-eye, should I turn it on or off? Should leave it on? Fine. Recall checked. Passengers back to their seats. Landing lights on. Turn off lights on. Fuel 4.5 tons. Bank angle selector and it's fine. And runway heading, arrival runway heading. Sofia traffic, Turkish 427 Charlie, passing flight level 100. Sofia traffic. Down to 3,700 feet. Let's do 36. Approach mode arm. Localizer captured. Start switches to continuous. Should I leave the anti-ice on or should I turn it off? I'll turn it off. Come on, brakes, air brakes, air brakes. Drag required. Drag required. Come on, come on, come on. Speed increment. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Flaps 5. Any ATC in the area? No. Speed brakes in. Gear down. Speed brakes armed. Going to flaps 15.
2500.
What's this? Oh. Lights up captured. Establish on the ILS. Speed checked. 150. Flaps 25. Flaps 30. 147. VREF. Cleared for landing. Taxi lights on. Last minute check. And guys off. Strobe light steady. On. Right. And this will just continue speed brake on landing test wall. And yes, 8,000 feet. Missed approach altitude. Approaching minimums. Not yet, not yet. There it is, that's the runway. Runway in sight. I can make it out, I can just make it out. Let me get my feet
1,000.
on the pedals. Alright. Disconnecting the autopilot.
Glide slope.
Sorry about that.
Glide slope.
Didn't like that.
Glide slope.
Okay.
Glide slope.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
300. Approaching minimums.
fine.
200. Minimums.
Bit fast.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
And here we go. Reverses. Next taxiway. And auto brakes. Speed brakes disarmed. We'll take that next high speed taxiway. I think it's the Charlie. Auto brake off. Side brake off. Didn't turn the auto brake off. Sofia traffic, Turkish 427 Charlie, vacated runway 27, Sofia traffic. Let's stop here. And flaps can go up. Flight directors both off. Probe heat can go off. And yeah, the APU can come on. Let me get my airport chart. Internet connection is pretty slow today. Stop the recording for the replays. Yeah, the internet connection is really very bad. Oh, there it is. We're going to taxi via Taxiway Hotel and Juliet onto the gates over here. Parking stands. Let's choose a parking stand. Hotel, Juliet, and parking stand. 7 or 8. Or 7 or 8. Let's choose 8. Right. Sofia traffic, Turkish 427 Charlie, taxiing via Hotel and Juliet to parking stand 8. Sofia traffic. So there. Chrono can be turned off. So just over 2 hours. It was a 2-hour flight. I was wrong about 1 hour. Right. And is that Juliet? That's Juliet. Juliet and Mike. No, not Mike. Juliet and Mike. It is Mike. No, it's November. So we better slow down here. I want stand number 8. Taxi lights can come off now. Stand number 8. And here we go. Stand number 8. Let's have a look. What's that docking system not working? So I'll do a bit of cheating. So over here it's 737. Right. That's far enough. Sorry about that. Parking brakes set. APU generators on. And the engines can go off. 1, 2. Engines are dead. Oh, didn't retract the flaps. Will they retract without the engines? There's enough hydraulic pressure? There is. Should have cleaned up properly. Right, we can connect the jetway. Yes, this can go to standby. Menu and FS actions, ground services, set the chocks, request the no, oh, I set it to stairs. Set a jetway. Right through the fuselage. And there's a gap here. And I'm not completely on the line. Fine. So that was the flight from Trabzon in Turkey to Sofia in Bulgaria. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the replays also. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, Please leave a like or also subscribe if you want to the channel. Take care. Bye bye.